Today we will just give you a brief of fashion. We already have discussed, the essentials of fashion or what you need to know if you want to appreciate fashion a bit more, if you want to, be a designer yourself, if you want to, uh, you know, create your own dresses, if you want to buy, something very fashionable, you want to decorate yourself or you want to express yourself, you want to communicate something. So there can be different things. So a few things broadly or from the outside, many people will talk about fashion. What is fashion about? It's about beauty, it's about aesthetics, and there is a big debate whether fashion is art or not. Some people say it is not art, some people will say it is art, but there is a lot in that. It is not just a statement and you start debating like a stupid person. There is a lot in that. Some people focus more on the craft side, techniques and know-hows, uh, science of it, in fact, and the art of it. So we will go into the detail, but if you have understood, you will understand it. But fashion is art, telling stories, and then there are techniques, know-hows, the craft part of it, and everything is coming together. So you are telling a story, and many people will say it will talk about a place, it will talk about space and time, it will talk about capturing a particular moment, and how you are capturing that particular era. I have already mentioned. So telling stories. When I am talking about telling stories, it can be a lot, a moment. Just in photography, we are capturing a moment. A dress is also telling stories, a moment you are expressing. And then if I talk about fashion and fiction, in dramatic storytelling, obviously you will see characters, literary characters. They are in text, the characters, and somebody has described the costume or the dress the person is wearing. So it is also provoking your imagination, it is evoking something inside you. And then when you are, maybe you are getting inspired from that, and you are choosing your fashion accordingly. And also literature can motivate you and inspire you in different ways. And when you are making a movie from it, then also you tweak it, then also you keep it as it is for the sake of the story, for the sake of the cinematic experience. If you want to create a performance out of it, then also you are requiring costume, and sometimes you become very meticulous about it, and you should be, in fact, because you want to create something, you want to express, and you want to give your best performance, you want to tell the best story, you want to make the best movie you can possibly make. So you should be very meticulous about it, because attention to detail is very important when you are talking about fashion. Visual arts, also you are wearing it, so comfort, the design aspects, aesthetics, so everything. We are talking about everything. Not bits and pieces, but the entire thing. And also, if you talk about statistics and the that part, so that is also telling you about trends, because market is a big aspect if we talk about fashion. And for many people, shopping as a social pleasure. So not everybody can afford luxury, but for many people there are a lot of brands and they are wearing a lot of clothes, and they try to many people try to buy their clothes in their ways. Some people are designing it, some people are wearing luxury, and I'm talking about luxury fashion mostly. And but also the aesthetics of it, so that you appreciate art, you appreciate luxury fashion, you appreciate the dress one is wearing. And also, if I talk about the glam world, if I talk about cinema, this art, fashion, business, events, publicity, magazines, media, all these things are coming together. So it is generating a lot of buzz, it is generating a lot of publicity, what that person is wearing, who is wearing it, who is wearing what. It will create a lot of gossip, it will create a lot of buzz, it will create a lot of elements you need for the entertainment industry. And that is how we do the business, that is how we make it happen. But shopping for many people is a social pleasure. You have some money and you are going to the shop and you are buying something. And then when you are understanding it more, you are expressing more, you are decorating yourself in a better way. And leisure pursuit for someone, you are just going, you have the money, you have to buy something and you are buying it. And sometimes you are more choosy than others. And what you are wearing, people are looking up to. you know Maybe you can be some other person in a different profession, but people are looking up to what you are wearing, because always you have carried yourself in a way, your personality, your what you are wearing, and the confidence you are having. So you create an impression. And this entertainment industry, so many people are creating impressions, and you need to create impressions. But what I emphasize on is, you need to create impression, you need to provide entertainment, but it should not take you away from storytelling. It should not take you away from art. Because fashion, we are not talking about a superficial way of, discussing fashion. So when you understand it, when you appreciate it, in a way you are getting closer to art. You are getting closer to storytelling. You are getting closer to the way you want to communicate, the way you want to express yourself. So you are playing with all these things, problem solving, design problem. You are facing a problem, what to wear. Many people are confused, what to buy, what to wear, because you have so many options and you are confused. Someone else is choosing it for you. Camaraderie, we have a friendship, we are playing with it. A lot of fun. We enjoy each and every bit of it. But again, Insta is also giving you a social media, so you can show a lot, and you can reach out to more people, taking a selfie, wearing dresses, wearing sunglasses, apparels, fashion, jewelry, so many things you can do. And also the location, because sometimes you are going to the location, you are showing people that you are in that particular location wearing this. And also, people are enjoying what you are doing, what you are wearing, part of the entertainment industry. And for you, sometimes it can be a sense of belonging, because the cloth you are wearing, maybe you can relate to it. Maybe relate to the personality of the cloth. The personality of the cloth, maybe you can relate to it. And so what the customer wants and what the creators are creating, that is what we talk about. One of the things, what the customers want and the creators are creating. And models wearing clothes, same models, different brands. One model is wearing this for this particular brand. One model is wearing this for this particular brand. For this brand, she is wearing something else. For this brand, he is wearing something else. And how he or she is also understanding fashion, and how to talk, how to, change your personality accordingly, how to wear different outfits, wear, different clothes. And, then also you are communicating, you are expressing. And you never know, when you get an opportunity, you get a chance in film and you get a chance to act. But you need to put the effort, you need to put the hard work. Then maybe you can get an opportunity to, land on a role. And if I talk about the industry, if I talk about the business aspects, cycles of fashion. This is also a very important thing people don't talk about. Sometimes, people say there used to be 2 cycles, and now we have 6, 7, sometimes 10 cycles. And you can ask an expert who is working on the events, who is working on organizing it, who is working on, building the event to bring people to do the experiential communication. So you can ask them. And for where you will buy it, omni-channel shopping, many people talk about nowadays. And also with the help of e-commerce, some people are helping them, and sometimes you are going to the particular shop to buy a particular brand. So you can research in that too, for marketing aspects, for where you will find that cloth. Maybe you like that cloth, maybe you will like that brand, and where you will find it. So you are going to that particular store and you are enjoying that experience too, because in many stores, they are also focusing a lot on marketing, what effect it is having on you when you visit the stores, when you look at the clothes and the entire, experience of it. So all these things matter. And also we are talking about art, and material scientists. So if I talk about the visual arts aspects, you have, line, shape, form, all these things we have talked about, texture, color, fabric. fabric is a really important thing, and people talk about recycling and all these things, nowadays. But if I talk about, just for the sake of creating something, and you are creating maybe for the first time, we are not talking about anything else. We are liking a brand, we are wearing a brand, and a great brand, great design. Normally what we talk about, material scientists, so that you can have more comfort, so that you can work on it, so that people will feel this is so light, and this is so glamorous, this is so beautiful, and I am wearing it. I don't feel like wearing it. This is so close to my skin. It is so comfortable, So all these things. And we like the person wearing it, and some people will flock to you for that. And sometimes one girl will like you, and other boys will be boys will be very envious, and why the girl is liking you, and they will be more envious. You can just talk and talk, and you can do your own thing, and they will be envious for different reasons. So don't think about all these people. You do your work, and you will find the girls, you will find the thing you need to do. Don't worry too much about all these things. Do your work, and you will find something good in your life. Desire. We talk about desire. When you are wearing something, we are conveying desire. It is evoking a lot of desire. Desirability, when we talk about desirability, and clothing, costumes, art, telling stories. Desirability, how we are evoking that, how much skin we are showing, what we are wearing, and how much we are showing. Is it a full sleeve or a half sleeve? How much we are, is the cloth transparent enough? Are we having the perfect shape, or is it a bit loose? Or we are creating the shape so that it can evoke something else, or it is just slim fit and natural fit. So we have different styles according to the body types. So there is tremendous joy in creating a dress, and designing, communicating through the dress. So we talk about that, and people who get it, they will always get it. And glamour world and performance, I talk about a lot. Elegance, one thing I talk about is elegance. Elegance, because we can talk about elegance, and when we look at the personality, when we look at one person at an event, we can see elegance personified. We can see elegance communicated. And people who understand elegance, people who are always in elegance, or somehow with elegance, not because of the position only, but because of elegance. And you understand what is elegance. That is also important. Not just a tagline or a thing you are talking about, or quote you have stolen from someone. We are not talking about that. So beauty, again, avant-garde, classics, modern, retro, sexy and new, abstract, streetwear, ready to wear, haute couture, we can talk about all these things, radical designs, radical persons wearing it, and rebelliousness you are conveying through your costumes, your dresses. So you can do all these things, and events, as I mentioned, events a significant part in this industry, marketing, publicity, PR. So a big part. Sometimes you are doing dances and performances. Sometimes you are, doing something else apart from fashion. But fashion is playing a significant role in it each and every time. Because sometimes, we want to communicate ourselves. Even if we are not doing anything, fashion itself and the way we carry ourselves, as I keep mentioning, so it will convey something. It will communicate something. And fashion, if I talk about the business part, magazines, digital media, traditional media, how we are talking about is a lot driven by the industry. What people are wearing, trends, fads, we can talk about all these things. And through the magazines, because this is so lucrative, and it should be, the entertainment business, you are getting to know the glam world, you are getting inspired from the glam world. They are also driving the style and what you are wearing, and also they are inspiring you to buy more clothes and what you are wearing. A celebration in a different way. because you are buying a cloth, as I mentioned, social pleasure. So you are celebrating that too. I am wearing a cloth. I am wearing a cloth. So, and also people who are wearing it, they are also inspiring you to buy more clothes. Some kind of different clothes, pop culture. So a lot of things happen. And you are looking good wearing it, and you like that too. And sometimes that is style. Sometimes that is style. And style is what we talk about. Style, we talk about style, and we will keep talking about style, but you have understood, why we are talking about style, what we mean when we talk about style, and why we are talking about style. Style is very important. So fashion and style, personality. Fashion, style, personality. Remember that. Okay, canvas. If I talk about the body as a canvas, the dresses as art, then we are, having the canvas and we are creating art. But we can go into details, we can have variations for that, but canvas and catwalk, you can think, you can imagine what you can think about. Many people will say that fashion is applied art. What is art and what is applied art? We will come to that. Perspectives of fashion. And art history and fashion we have mentioned, and also moving forward. Sometimes we move forward, but when we are designing costumes, when we are wearing a particular a dress, maybe we are going to a particular era, or we want to communicate something, and it can be a hybrid, it can be a mix of that, some elements from that, some elements from that, and we can mix and we can communicate in our own way what we want to communicate. And emerging designers and mentors, that is what we talk about. Emerging designers and mentors, because new designers, we need new designers, we need new creators, we need new artists, we need new mentors who are coming to this industry to create more clothes. And somebody is sketching it, a team of different people, they are working on it, and they are working really hard, emerging designers, mentors, then new people with their new personalities, styles, taste, aesthetics, they are creating different clothes. And we need that, and no rules. We just need creativity, exploration, variety, confidence is the thing you wear. There are quotes like that. But people who are into acting, people who are into art, people who know how to express themselves, it is not just a word. Confidence is something you wear. Dress is something you wear. We know what we need, and whatever is required, we can do accordingly. If the particular film is requiring something, we can do that. If the particular situation is requiring something, we can do that. So we are not kids. We are not, this. We don't have to do that, silly thing or the stupid thing, because when we are talking about fashion, obviously we have talked about fashion in a great way. And people who have worked, people who have liked it, people who have appreciated, people who are willing to know more about fashion, they will get it. Others, you just have some money, you can buy some clothes. We will provide you clothes. The brand, we have many brands, they can provide you clothes. There are designers who can provide you clothes. Just buy and shut up. We will take care of the art. So, Fashion is a great thing, but we need more people coming into fashion. That's why the study of it, understanding, appreciating the design of it, and also, the tremendous joy of creating something regarding fashion, telling stories, art. That is what we talk about. Thank you.